I've always attracted attention. I don't have to convince nobody to do nothing. I've not really been one for marriage either, because in my mind, I don't want to get with a man that I love and I care about, and he tries to come for my money, my resources, my stability. Because I've been that woman who's taken care of grown ass men.
But let
Well,
me let me say something, Desiree. Would a man of character take advantage of you?
no.
There you go. So
Now,
what is that? So
now,
what
but
does that
that
mean?
doesn't mean he doesn't have faults. Let's just be clear. A good man can fuck up, can he
Yeah,
not?
but
Just
would he
like a
take it?
good woman can fuck up.
But what
So
would a man with integrity and character, right?
9 times out of 10, no, no.
But women aren't choosing those men.
But the thing is, men are allowing it. And again,
What?
like I said, but we're
All right.
also, as women, we outnumber men. Would this be the same conversation if we had 1,000 men in the world and 1,000 women in the world? This wouldn't be the same conversation. I guarantee you, because the ratio has now changed. But because we have more women than we do men, we outnumber them. And again, if you break it down in a category, you have certain women that look for certain things, just like you have certain men that look for certain women. That's just like saying, well, majority of the men are ugly, so they can't get none. I've seen some butt ugly dudes, and I don't really like calling people ugly. I'll usually say unattractive. I've seen unattractive men pull some of the baddest females. And just
Okay.
because they're not having kids,
Mm.
don't mean just because they not having kids, don't mean that the single men ain't out here reckless. It just means that they just didn't have the baby. But it's a lot of good looking, single, well off men who are out here being reckless, just not having babies. So again, like I said, it's
I don't know about all that, Desiree, but I'm gonna play. I heard you. I heard you. I got. I just got. I got a
you,
couple
Cassie.
rebuttals.
And he can
But
be nasty if he wants to. It don't hurt my feelings at all.
but Chris, Chris, in the chat, man, she just went off on you, dog.
Like, I don't
Um.
have to convince nobody to do nothing.
He ain't need a microphone and he got a voice. That's crazy to me. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. So let me play this clip real quick. And again, this is kind of elucidating what I said earlier. Well, I think that women are responsible for making all these bad decisions while we got all these bucket head ass, nappy head ass, wild ass, bad ass kids running around and they ain't got no fathers because they pick shitty men. Women are the ones picking the shitty men and they blaming the good men for not correcting the problem. That's the crux of the matter. That's the crux of the matter.
I just don't understand why you keep harping on that when
Because
it,
JP,
it
okay, go ahead,
chooses
go
the
ahead, go
men,
ahead.
but women can't even choose what the fuck they want to eat.
Bro.
How can you keep saying that
Because feminism has freed them from their
women
listen,
can't
listen,
choose?
listen.
They can't
Because
choose who
JP,
they eat.
feminism,
Women
because
can't choose who they
oh
vote.
my gosh,
They have a history of not knowing what they want, and yet you keep saying they keep choosing. Who is allowing them? Abe came on here a couple comments ago and said leadership involves submission. That is the issue to where we keep saying that when because submitting and submission is a trigger to them. I don't understand why men keep thinking going straight at a woman, how we will dialogue with each other and being straight to each other, expecting accountability and understanding what's going on, that we feel like every time we have to dialogue with a woman or try to correct a woman or to adjust her behavior, that is the same approach that we go through. A submission and submitting is a trigger, but not understanding submission is not what you with the
but
depth.
JP, when there's
Hold on,
no
hold
sorry,
on,
okay, my bad, my
hold
bad.
on. We are looking for something specific. When he said it must be must be something that I have. I just before in the back room we was just talking about. I've never had that issue because at the end of the day, I am not saying that I can tame a woman or control a woman, but at the end of the day, bruh, If I know what I got going on and what I can bring to the table, with I control this ship. I have the keys to the car. If she can't get with that, yes, she can go out there and find a simp. But at the end of the day, a woman, she loves a weak man, but she can't respect him. So she's gonna go find that weak man, but
Yep.
she's still going to try to find. She's still going to try to enjoy the strong
Mhm.
man on the back end. So
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
understand why it's such this fear that all these women are going to go bonkers when men just got to stand strong and just say, you know what? Just stand back and watch them.
But
They're
bro, I
going.
think
Men are the only ones that will fall weak on the fear of if we don't do right, the women going. Women will blend together for something that's beneficial to them. And if we stand back and say, nah, we ain't messing with them unless they get right, they will come together and be like, hey guys, hey man, I need a man. But we ain't standing strong. We are, because it's men being weak that they know there will be who you call simp. You call the wrong, you see and call the wrong men simps, when the real simps are the ones that are afraid that these women will stop messing with them.
Go
but
ahead, Escobar. I think you want to say something.
you got to think about this shit too. You got to think about the percentage of actual men that had real father figures who wasn't really raised by a woman. A lot of times men actually end up falling for the same exact woman like their mother was,
Mm.
who I guess
Mm.
supposedly supposed to be
Mhm.
strong, independent, things of that
Don't need
nature.
no
But real,
man.
I don't need no man. They'll raise the guys to be loving and everything else, but then they'll turn around and raise their daughters to be strong and independent, which cause even much more separation. But that
Son
goes back
husbands.
to that yeah, basically. So that goes back to like you said, culture and stuff like that, bro. We lack culture. We lack culture within our community. We lack actual real guidelines, the do's and the don'ts, and really every other culture who's actually mimic us from the past, because we did away with everything, and everything that we seen in all these other cultures are carbon copies of us, because they basically took everything from us that we had and basically applied it to them and just be like, all right, we're gonna give them the rubbish. We're gonna give them everything else, but for them, they don't need it. Because if they come together, oh, it's the force to be reckoned with. People got to really understand that. So yeah, I do blame the women though, because yes, they want to control the same way they want to try to control the household, even though
Thank
that's
you.
not their natural position.